Well, that was a much better performance than a night ago. No 18-1 loss today. As I mentioned in the video before the game, I said the great thing about baseball is you can just go to the field the next day and redeem yourself. And that is exactly what the Blue Jays did today. 3-2 winners over the New York Mets there at Salem Field to even up this series at 1 game apiece, to end the mini 2-game losing streak and get back in the win column. The Jays are now 5 games over 500, again at 25-20 on the year. And what a job today by the pitching staff. You knew coming into the game Seth Lugo was on the mound for the Mets, and he's had a great season to this point. He's been fantastic. So the Blue Jays needed some pitching. And obviously yesterday against DeGrom, you did not get that. So you needed it today. And Robbie Ray, we all have that feeling that he's got something in there. We know he's got a lot of great strikeout potential, but if he throws strikes, he can play with this team. He really can. And today he was spectacular. Ends up getting the victory because the Blue Jays score a run at the right time for him. But he goes 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, only 1 earned run, walks 2 guys in 5 innings. I'll take that from Robbie Ray. But he strikes out 5 as well. So a great outing for Robbie Ray. Picks up his first victory as a Blue Jay. And a great job by him, a fantastic job by Robbie Ray. Now let's get to the game itself. All right, top of the 4th inning. At this point, nobody's got any offense. Pitchers are just rolling through the lineup real quick, and Jake Marisnick doubles to left field. In comes Conforto, making it a 1-0 Mets lead in the 4th. Not what you want to see if you're the Blue Jays, considering what the Bats have done, in the last game, and through 3 innings so far at Salem Field. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, and who gets on base to start something? Bo Bichette, welcome back, kid. Yeah, he makes his return to the lineup almost a month after going on the IL. So great to see Bo Bichette back, and Alejandro Kirk makes his big league debut. So a fantastic day for Blue Jays baseball, I gotta say. But Bichette leads off that inning with a single, and we're like, all right, let's get this thing rolling here. Bo Bichette's back, just hitting as usual. Then Travis Shaw gets a hanger and belts it into the gap. And in comes Bo Bichette. Hang on, they review it, and Bo Bichette's got to go back to third, second, and third. We're like, whoa, what the heck? Really? When the ball goes underneath the padding, don't you put your hands up and say, hey, that's it. I can't get it. Stop the runners. That's what you always see. You see it quite often in the big leagues when that does happen. But instead, they play on. And doesn't that mean it's just a play on, live ball, whatever? They review it, they pull it back, Bichette goes back to third, and now it's a 1-0 game still. But there's nobody out, so we're okay. All right, Randall Grichuk comes up, and it's a little dribbler to third base, but it was enough to have Bo Bichette come in to score. It was an infield single for Grichuk. The Blue Jays tie it. It's now 1-1. Just what you like to see. Now, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. And who leads off this inning? We talked about Bo Bichette making an impact leading off that 4th inning. Who do we see leading off the 5th inning? Alejandro Kirk. And he walks on 4 pitches. We've heard a lot about this guy, about how his eye at the plate. I got to say, a guy who's never seen big league pitching, opposing teams, obviously. He went up there against Seth Lugo and looked so comfortable up there. I love what I saw. Walked on 4 pitches, wasn't anything of his liking, so he didn't swing. Takes first base. Great job. Then Joe Panik singles to right field. All right, 2 on, nobody out. You love to see this. And that turns the lineup over, right? It's huge. Then Kevin Biggio singles to right field. All right, bases loaded, nobody out. Good stuff. Bo Bichette at the plate. Oh, my goodness. And he hits a soft liner to first, and we're like, oh, geez. Now you got 1 out, double plays in order. That's not what you want to see. But then Travis Shaw comes up and hits a ball deep to right center field. Gets the ball in the air. We always talk about that when you're looking for a sacrifice fly to get an RBI. Get the ball in the air and deep. And that is exactly what he did. Who comes home? Alejandro Kirk. Who scored the first run of the game? Bo Bichette. Who scored the second run of the game? Alejandro Kirk. Both those guys making new additions to the lineup and making an impact in this game. You love to see it, all right? Now, we go to the next inning, the bottom of the 6th inning, all right? And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. leads off that inning with a double to right field off the glove of the right fielder. All right, got second, nobody out. Can we tack on another run? Get some more runs cooking here. And then Lourdes Gurriel Jr. grounding out, but he grounded out to the right side, to second base, wasn't it? Yeah. And Guerrero moves up to third base. There's only one out. Small ball, small things make huge impacts because the next batter, Jonathan VR, he singles to left field. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes in to score. Blue Jays now lead it 3-1. Okay, good things happening here. Who's up next? Alejandro Kirk singles to left field for his first big league hit. Great job by the big kid. I don't want to call him a big man because he's, 5'8", 220? Then again, I'm only 5'8", so I can't really call him small. But a great job by Kirk in his Blue Jays debut. He looked pretty good behind the dish. Other than the strikeout at the end of the ball game that he couldn't handle the ball in the dirt. But other than that, I think he was fantastic. He looked great out there. All right, and the Blue Jays tacked that run on. It's now a 3-1 lead. Great things happening here. Now, the way this pitching staff has pitched to this point, you got to shut the door. And the bullpen, as we've all noticed, has been so damn good. Top of the seventh inning, it was a ground out. Sorry, guys. From J.D. Davis, and it could have been a double play, but Bo Bichette kind of gets the ball right in the heel of his glove, and it's hard to get it out of his glove at that point because it kind of bounces around. And he gets it, and he gets the out at second base, so ideally you got the tying run out at second. That was the big out there. And Joe Panik might have been able to turn two, but instead, on the transfer, it pops out, and he obviously only got the one away, and then the run comes in to score on the play. Tough one to give up the one run, but again, you still got the lead. It's okay. You got two away. They end up getting out of the inning. Julian Merriweather was out there, and he was spectacular. Then 8th, Anthony Bass, the least top 9. No problem. Ball game, Blue Jays. You love to see it. This team battling back from an 18-1 loss yesterday to a 3-2 victory today. Beautiful. All right, now let's get to these numbers here real quick and talk about each player, all right? Oh, I was on the Mets there. Kevin Biggio went 1 for 4 in the ball game, and he walked, of course. I think Kevin Biggio, that was his 100th walk in like 140-something games. So, guys, you can do the math. Over 162 game schedule. He'll have over 100 walks usually. And the fastest Blue Jay, I think I heard them say this right. The fastest Blue Jay to 100 walks in his career was Fred McGriff. And that was 100 walks in like 182 games or something like that. Biggio's walked in 40 less games. Tells you how good Kevin Biggio is at the plate, all right? Bo Bichette went 1 for 4 in the game, had the run scored, made a huge impact. Travis Shaw 1 for 3 with an RBI, great job. Grichuk 1 for 4 with an RBI, and Vladdy went 1 for 4 with a run scored. So the guys at the top of the shop making an impact. Biggio had the hit and a walk, right? Bichette had a hit and a run scored. Shaw with a hit and an RBI. Grichuk with a hit and an RBI, and Vladdy with a hit and a run scored. They making impacts, and that's what you love to see, all right? Lourdes Gurriel Jr. went 0 for 4 in the game, but Jonathan VR, a guy who has been highly criticized by a lot of Blue Jay fans, and I'm still sitting here saying, look, he had a terrible start to his Jays career, but he's trying to do too much. Give him a chance. And today, he really showed Jays fans what he can do. He went 2 for 4, had the RBI bringing home Vladdy, and he struck out twice. He also stole 2 bases. Jays fans, we don't see that too often. Kevin Pillar did it, but Jonathan VR does it at a higher clip. You saw it today. VR, beautiful, all right? And Alejandro Kirk went 1 for 3 with a run scored and a walk, and did a really nice job catching the pitching staff, considering that you only allowed, 2 runs on 7 hits against a really good offensive ball club. Yeah, I'll take that any day from Alejandro Kirk. Great job in his debut. And Joe Panik continues to absolutely rake. He went 2 for 3 in the ball game today. He also walked once as well. He's hitting .261 with a .365 on base. That's what you call productive for your number 9 hitter. Great job by Joe Panik. Really nice job. All right, now let's get to the pitching staff. And speaking of really nice jobs, this was fantastic. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I'm getting all stuffy. I don't know what was happening. I was watching the game. Everything's fine. I come down here and do the video, and it gets all, that probably sounded so bad. I apologize for that. All right. Anyways, we talked about Robbie Ray's outing, and with the outing today, I think he's done a great job. I think overall as a Blue Jay, he hasn't done too bad. His last outing, I think, was a little off, but his first outing was not bad, and today was most definitely the best outing we've seen him in a Toronto Blue Jays jersey. And Hey, maybe him and Alejandro Kirk, maybe they work well. I don't know, but they look great out there today. They were working quickly. They were mixing pitches nicely. There were a few times where Robbie Ray lost his zone a couple times, but again, in the end, he didn't lose it completely, and he was able to get out of innings, and there was quite a few times where he went scoreless, hitless, and it was 1, 2, 3 innings, and I'm like, that's what you like to see, right? Especially after yesterday only getting 2 2/3 out of Chase Anderson and having your bullpen get used a lot. You needed that length today, and you got 5 out of Robbie Ray. Great job there. Julian Merriweather, other than the double play that could have happened that came around to score, obviously, was the 1 run, but he pitched really well. 2 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was the earned run, had a strikeout, and did not walk a batter. So Julian Merriweather continues to impress me like crazy. I really like his stuff. It's quality stuff. All right, and then, do I even need to say anything about Anthony Bass and Rafael Dolis? Dolis has pitched, 14 1/3 scoreless innings in a row? The guy's been lights out. His stuff is dirty. All right, Anthony Bass went 1 inning, no hits, no walks, couple strikeouts. Great job. And then Rafael Dolis, 1 inning, no hits, walked 1, got a gorgeous double play. Travis Shaw to, I think it was Jonathan Villar, it was Joe Panic, I think it was. I think Joe Panic at second base, and on the first to Vladdy. And to get 2 out, and then, as I mentioned earlier, the only thing that Alejandro Kirk, I wouldn't even say he messed up on it. It's just a tough third strike in the dirt, whatever. It gets away from him. He couldn't find the ball, whatever. Rosario gets on it first. Then Rafael Dolis decides, I'm going to pick this guy off and end the ball game. He does. They initially call him safe, but Vladdy, I got to give it to Vladdy. I know people love to harp on Vladdy because of the hype and the numbers right now, but that play is a nice one from the young kid. Just because he kind of carried the momentum with the ball. He was in nice positioning. It was a great throw by Dolis. And he caught the ball. It was all one motion for Vlad. He caught the ball and beautiful tag on Rosario. And they review it. They call him out. Ball game. Blue Jays win it. And a ballsy win at that for the Toronto Blue Jays. You win 3-2 against an extremely good offense. And you pitch fantastic. You outpitched the New York Mets and Seth Lugo. That is fantastic. Lugo, in 5 1/3, gives up 7 hits and 3 runs. The Jays did a pretty good job against them. Early on, they were shaky, but they really found, a way to get to him there later in the game. That was really, really good for the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, the finale of the series goes tomorrow afternoon. It's a 3:07 first pitch at Salem Field. David Peterson on the mound for the Mets. Hyun Jin Ryu on the mound for the Blue Jays. You know what we're looking for? We're looking for that series win. All right, I didn't say sweep after the one against the Yankees, and then they lost. So I'm not even going to do that anymore. All right, they're looking for the series win tomorrow against the New York Mets. All right, looks good. You have your ace on the mound. You're in really good shape there. You guys know Ryu's strikeout to walk ratio. Sorry, not the ratio, but 53 strikeouts to 14 walks. And you remember how bad he was to start the year when it comes to walks? Those numbers are nuts. Great. He's having a great season as Ryu, and I hope he can do another great job tomorrow for the Blue Jays. But the good news for Jays fans, and I got a quick question for you guys. This is my question for you guys in the comments below. If you're still watching this video, I applaud you. When the Yankees and Orioles are playing, like they are right now, well, they were, who are you cheering for? Because for me, I'm cheering for the Yankees. The reason I'm doing that, this Blue Jays year, we're not saying we're going to win a World Series, right? You're not looking for the best matchup. I'm just looking to get in the playoffs. I don't care where this team goes. They can get bumped in the first round. I just want to get in. So if that's the case, that's my mindset right now. Keep winning ball games, lock up a playoff spot, and then we'll look from there. But right now, I look at this Jays situation, and the Yankees have beaten up on the Orioles the last few days. And you look at the Tigers, they've been absolutely murdered lately. They've been terrible. The Orioles are 20-25, right? The Jays have a 4.5, actually with the win today, a 5-game lead over the Orioles. The Tigers have fallen off. They're 5 back of the Blue Jays. We're 5 games in a playoff spot. Yeah, the Yankees are tied with and whatnot. I don't know. I just don't see it that way. If you guys have a different, thing, do you look at the Yankees or do you look at the Orioles in that set and you're like, I want the Yankees to win that. I want the Orioles to win to keep the Jays ahead of the Yankees. I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? I'm just thinking playoffs, period. I don't care how we get there. And that's why I'm cheering for the Yankees a little bit to beat the Orioles to get that separation there. All right. What are your guys' thoughts, though? let me know in the comments below. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the game there this evening, because it was a great ball game to watch, smack that like button to appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the game, your thoughts on the video. Guys, I want to hear your takes. Let me know in the comments below everything, all right? And also the question I asked you, I'd love to hear your answers in the comments. Twitter is down below for myself as well. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. And I will talk to you guys Blue Jays edition, because it's the only thing going on now. Raptors are done, Leafs are done, that's it. Blue Jays wise, tomorrow, I guess the video will be in the evening, but the game starts at 3:07 at Salem Field. David Peterson on the mound for the Mets, and Hyun Jin Ryu on the mound for the Blue Jays in the finale of the 3-game set. Blue Jays looking for the series win, and you got your ace on the mound, exactly the situation you want to be in right now if you're the Blue Jays, all right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.